Hey friends, and welcome to MBM Minute News for this week. Gee, it was great to be back on Sunday for the second week, seeing more and more people come, and it just warms my heart no end. I just want to give you an update. We've crossed the halfway mark, and so 54% of next year's budget's been covered. Woo! We finally crossed that, and so really looking for. Just wanted to say a big thanks to you all. But what we were thinking is we want to make sure that, remember, with pledging, what we're doing is nurturing generous hearts. That's as a subset of our discipleship of wanting to be more like Jesus. But it's very easy to keep it as an adult thing. But of course, we want our children to be part of it. Now, Sam, you have a lovely experience where you saw your father kind of think out loud, or did his giving public, kind of in the open with your family. Just tell us that story.
So in the good old days when my father, he was a teacher, would get a cheque, he'd go to the bank and he'd bank the cheque and he'd bring home cash, and then he'd put all the bills down, and then he put the money he had to pay on top of the bills, and then he put our pocket money in different piles. And I remember the day distinctly that I walked in to get my pocket money and saw all the bills with money on it, but then I saw a pile of money and there was no bill underneath it. And I jokingly said to my father, "Oh, is that my pocket money this week?" And he said, "Don't touch that, that's for God." And I remember as a child,
stayed with you, didn't it?
I remember thinking, wow, God gets a decent amount of money. And it stayed with me, and it was a journey of going, actually, I actually need to, as a child, think, this is the money God has given me, how am I going to give it back to God? How much am I going to give back to God? Yeah.
So, as part of discipling children, we want to include them in the process, and don't be afraid to talk publicly about it with them. My memory is, the 20 cents in the little basket on the fridge, that was my memory. So we came from very different backgrounds, and I had more learning to do in the area of being generous. Well, friends, have a great week, and again, we thank God for your generosity.